So now we are discuss the Lab 39, the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system has several primary functions. It participates in maintaining extracellular fluid balance. It absorbs fats and other substances from the digestive tract. And its function in the immune system is to defend the body. Before we start, the goal in this discussion is to describe the major organs of the lymphatic system and identify the future of a lymph node. Lymphatic vessels are similar to veins in the structure of their walls and the presence of many valves. Collect lymph vessels from interstitial space in the regions served and conduct it toward the blood circulation. Lymph or lymphatic fluid is an excess of fluid from interstitial areas. Right lymphatic duct is a large collecting vessels that receive lymph from the superior right quadrant of the body. The thoracic duct conducts lymph received from the rest of the body, and each duct empties into subclavian vein. The lymphatic organ is the spleen that located in the upper left abdominal cavity and thymus that located in the anterior mediastinum.
Lymph node. Lymph node is a small bean-shaped structure that is part of the body immune system. Lymph node filter substances that travel through the lymphatic fluid, and they contain lymphocytes and that help body fight infection and disease. Aggregation of node. First is cervical. Cervical is the neck region of the spinal column or backbone. It is support the weight of the head and allows a wide range of head movement. Axillary. The axillary is an anatomical region under the shoulder joint where the arm connects to the shoulder. It contains variety of neurovascular structure, including the axillary artery, axillary vein, brachial plexus, and lymph node. Next is inguinal. Inguinal is known as groin. It's located on the lower portion of the anterior abdominal wall. Next is tonsil. Tonsil is part of the body immune system because of their location at the throat palate. They can stop germs entering the body through mouth or the nose. The tonsil also contain a lot of white blood cells which are responsible for killing germs. Next is palatine tonsil. Palatine tonsil are dense, compact bodies of lymphoid tissue that are located in the lateral wall of the oropharynx, bounded by the palatoglossus muscle anteriorly and the palatopharyngeus and superior constrictor muscle posteriorly and laterally. Pharyngeal tonsil. Pharyngeal tonsil is a mass of lymphatic tissue similar to the palatine tonsil that is attached to the back wall of the nasal pharynx. An individual fold of such nasopharyngeal lymphatic tissue. Next is lingual tonsil. Lingual tonsil are located on the posterior surface of the tongue, which also place them near the opening of the oral cavity into the pharynx.
Good day to everyone. I'm Catherine Omabini. I'll discuss the lymph node structure. The first is afferent lymph vessels. The contact clip into a lymph node. The second is efferent lymph vessels. The contact lymph out of each node. Next is lymph nodules. Lymph tissue forming dense masses. Next is germinal center, composed of rapidly dividing lymphocytes. Next is lymph sinus, space surrounding each node through which lymph circulates contains macrophages. The last is capsule, outer boundary, and support structure for each lymph node.
Hello everyone, I am Elizabeth Olive G.S. Molina and I am going to report about the lymphatic system response to immune system. Lymphatic system responds to immune system. Lymphatic system protects your body against foreign invaders. The lymphatic system is part of the immune system. It produces and releases lymphocytes or white blood cells and other immune cells that monitor and then destroy the foreign invaders such as bacteria, viruses, parasites, and fungi that may enter your body. Cell-mediated immunity. Cell-mediated immunity is an immune response that does not involve antibodies, but rather involves the activation of phagocytes, antigen-specific cytotoxic T lymphocytes, and the release of various cytokines in response to an antigen. Antibody-mediated immunity. Antibody-mediated immunity contains B lymphocytes that produce antibodies that react with specific antigens on an invading cell or molecule. Rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis is a chronic, progressive, and disabling autoimmune disease. It causes inflammation, swelling, and pain in and around joints, and can affect other body organs. Rheumatoid arthritis usually affects the hands and feet first, but it can occur in any joint. Now, I am going to answer the questions about the lymphatic system. Number 1. Lymphatic tissue contains A. Mainly lymphocytes, B. Mainly erythrocytes, C. Mainly monocytes. The answer is letter A. Number 2. The large lymphatic organ found in the left hypochondriac region is the A. Thymus, B. Palatine tonsil, C. Spleen, D. Lingual tonsil, E. Inguinal lymph node. The answer is letter C. Number 3. The lymph from tissues of the lower limbs is conducted by the A. Right lymphatic duct, B. Thoracic duct. The answer is letter B. Number 4. Lymph nodes function to A. Provide a site for lymphocyte reproduction, B. Anchor lymphatic vessels, C. Provide a site for phagocytosis of foreign cells or debris. D. A and B are correct. E. A and C are correct. The answer is letter E. Number 5. Lymph vessels that conduct lymph into a lymph node are termed A. Efferent lymphatic vessels, B. Efferent arterioles, C. Afferent arterioles, D. Afferent lymphatic vessels, and letter E. None of the above. The answer is letter D. Number 6. The lymphatic system functions to A. Mainly extracellular fluid balance, B. Collect excess fluid from the interstitial spaces, C. Defend the body against foreign cells and molecules, D. A and C are correct, and E. A, B, and C are correct. The answer is letter E. Number 7. Lymph drains directly into the blood at A. The right subclavian vein, B. The left subclavian vein, C. The subclavian arteries, D. A and B are correct, and E. None of the above. The answer is letter D.